This is a guy that they're all going to be familiar with. Michael Lorenzen has pitched more than a decade in the major leagues. Gunnar Henderson, a swing and a miss from Henderson, 2 up and 2 down. Aaron Judge started the scoring with a 2-run home run last night. That's a 4-pitch walk to Judge. Well, the inning kept alive, and up comes Kyle Schwarber. Now 3-1 on Schwarber. He sends a fly ball down the right field line. Caglione's over there. He's got it.
Hopefully it'll be a long career.
Kyle Teal sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Anthony's back, turning and watching this one go. Kyle Teal to the White Sox starts the scoring with a home run. Really good offensive catcher who made his debut last season for the White Sox. About to go get an espresso shot. The celebration for Team Italy. Caglione gets hit by the pitch. Yeah, he's aboard with 2 out.
And they got a good chance to advance.
Yeah, they did in 23. They beat Cuba. Here's a drive to right center field that sends Judge back to the track, to the wall, and gone. Sam Antonacci hits a home run. Team Italy with a 3-0 lead. Antonacci, another White Sox, although he's not made it any higher than Double-A and hit a total of 5 home runs in the minor leagues last year. He's gone deep against Team USA. And Azzurri have a 6th pick of the draft a couple years ago out of Florida. Hits this one hard to right field. Judge will turn and watch it fly. Caglione has hit the 3rd home run of the game for Team Italy. They're going to need a fresh bag of beans over there in that dugout.
That's one of the longest tosses of a bat you'll see in a home run.
But Caglione joins Teal and Antonacci. All these guys down at the bottom of the order, no less. Getting it done for Team Italy. 5-0 in the 4th inning. Got a shocker developing here.
Yeah, it starts messing with his system if you're sitting over there.
Strikeout, but not a ton of hard contact. Another 2-2. Goldschmidt swings and misses. Strikeout number 2 for Lorenzen. 1 gone in the 5th, and he gets it done before 65 pitches. So they'll get 1 more hitter here in Clement, for the bullpen will have to take over. 2-1. Down the line, but caught by DeZenzo. And that is going to do it for Lorenzen as he's reached the 65 pitches. 4 2/3 scoreless innings against this scary U.S. lineup. 5-0 lead as he hands it off to a bullpen that is full of major league pitchers, including Dan Altavilla. And here it's bases empty, 2 outs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the 9-hitter, is 2-2, is in for strike 3. Team USA shut out through 5 innings. A 2-2 from Yarborough. Shot by first, past the diving Goldschmidt, and a fair ball. Ricochets in front of Aaron Judge. Teal's headed for second with a 1-out double. 2nd extra base hit of the game. Kyle Teal, though, appears to be in some pain as he dives into second. As I look on his face like he knows this is not going to be a simple injury. No discussion. Teal walks off of the field. Team Italy upset to see their catcher leave. White Sox fans feeling the same way. New pitcher is Brad Keller. Rounds it back to the mound. Keller's got it. Low throw gets into center field. DeRazio comes in to score. Throw is past second. Backed up by Keller. And it's a mess right now for the Americans. 6-0 Italy. What could have been an inning-ending double play turns into an error. And another run. Dante Nori with the infield drawn in. Fly to right field. Should be deep enough to get the job done. Judge makes the catch. We saw his arm last night. Here he'll go to 3rd with it. And it's 7-0 and a sacrifice fly from Nori. This bottom of the lineup for Italy continues to produce. Yarborough hit hard in the 4th with a home run from Caglione. Here comes the runner from 3rd, and he dives under the tag. Antonacci makes it 8-0.
That might be the greatest anticipated ball in the dirt with a runner on 3rd I think I've seen in a long time.
Anderson, after the 4 hits on Saturday, is 0 for 2 in this one. That's a drive to right center field off of the bat of Gunnar Henderson to get the U.S. on the board. Well, it's a start. First run for the Americans since that 5-run 3rd yesterday. 5th hit of the tournament in 2 games for Gunnar Henderson. The crowd will take any. Italy getting back from that. It was a late addition to the roster. Sends an opposite field drive to left center field. Marcy to the wall, and a leap from Nori It was Marcy that wound up catching it. Everybody taking turns stepping into the spotlight for Italy. Game 7 of the World Series. Goldschmidt through the left side with a 2-out hit. Hits his ball to right center field. Caglione on the run. It's over his head and ricochets off the wall. Goldschmidt stops at third. A double from Terang. And the United States at second and third with 2 out. Looking for a big swing here from Pico Armstrong to cash in on this 2-out rally. Second and third, Goldschmidt and Terang. Fly to right field. Caglione's going back at the wall. Goodbye. Not finished yet. Pico Armstrong, 3-run shot. So what looked like a measly 2-out single from Paul Goldschmidt has turned into something more. Terang follows with a pinch hit double. And then on the 2-strike pitch, Pico Armstrong hits a 3-run home run. The U.S. is within striking distance.
Another guy that's not big in stature, but boy, oh boy.
7th inning. This time he got a strike and he pounded it. His second home run. It's 8-6. Pico Armstrong putting Team USA on his back.
That's impressive.
Francisco Cervelli's got to be pulling his hair out, wondering why in the world Ron Marinaccio gave a guy that chases more than anybody in the National League that pitch with 2 strikes. PCA didn't miss. They continue to chip away. Down 2. 2 outs to work with. Greg Weisser to the Boston Red Sox, coming off a career year, is on to face the top of the order. Bobby Witt Jr. climbs in. Up the middle, and there it is. John Smoltz. A base hit from Bobby Witt. And they've got the tying run coming up in the form of Gunnar Henderson. Got him. Weissert strikes out Henderson. 2 gone in the 9th. And it's up to the captain. It's up to Aaron Judge. Judge swings and misses. And Italy has pulled off a stunner. The biggest win in Italian baseball history. They shock the United States 8-6.